we go. And it says we are live, so we are live. Time to alert everybody that I lived, bitch. God, we gotta figure out a way to stream this a little bit better so that, okay. Keep. We gotta. Lived, bitch. Alright. Dog water? Yeah, okay, so we're already getting, Okay, Nathan, your shit's just cutting off. You don't have to play the whole fucking thing. Alright, we get it. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn.
So anyway,
That's
basically what happened in this damn film.
I wish I can. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my like fucking my what is it? My fucking FaceTime video. No, just to illustrate what like we mean when you're doing that. So I'm gonna like shit right now, right? Obviously, I look like a real gamer here. But basically,
what a nerd.
Whenever, boom, oh, I'm not even gonna do it. It's not even gonna work. Never mind. I'll just skip it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, basically, yeah. Let me hop in this Naruto real quick and start kicking some ass because I've been actually getting pretty good at Naruto. I'm not even a cap. But so we went to go see the movie, Resident Evil, cock and ball torture.
What do we? Kind of welcome to Raccoon City.
What are we? Some kind of Wesker put on the glasses?
Holly. Basically, fucking. Oh man. Yeah, really. Resident Evil. Welcome to Hollywood Arts School.
Welcome to Hollywood Arts School for the gifted and talented.
I can gift these. Well, yeah.
It was
really funny.
Well,
I knew
it was gonna be bad.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I think it was like funny just at least to watch it and be like, oh, ooh, that was for the video game. And we saw it with.
Is that a reference? Is that a reference? Is that a reference? Just pinpointing everything. Like, yeah, have you played the game? The first ones.
Yeah, you heard me next to you. I kept like whispering to you, yo, that's in the game.
First game. Yo, zero. Dude, oh my god, it's the fucking game.
Dude, just like in the game. But yeah, so we saw it with Gus, who's in the comments right now. Yeah, Gus, we're playing PS4, so...
Yo, what's up, Gus?
So yeah, I wanted to play games.
That was funny on Gus's bit at the end. You were like, yo, where's Spider-Man? Where's Tobey Maguire?
Captures your ride. Oh, I gotta go to this one. Okay, cool. Alright,
yo, where's Maguire?
I'm about to start kicking ass. But yeah, where's Spider-Man? I don't know where he was at, man. He was in the previews, though. We saw the preview for, what the fuck was the movie? No Way Home, right? So that was cool. What did you say, Nathan? The best part of the movie was when they played the previews at the beginning?
Oh yeah, the best part of the movie was the previews, if you know what I mean. I mean, come on.
Come on, guys. But anyway.
The trailers, that's it. Get leaves in.
Shit,
no,
I fuck.
Get my money back.
Cool. So. I think.
I'm playing Dark Souls, by the way, so.
Oh, I'm playing.
So there's no confusion.
Okay, I'm playing Naruto. You should get Naruto, man. We should like fight each other and do jutsus and shit.
I just downloaded GTA for the sake of playing online.
Oh, I gotta re-download GTA.
There goes another 3 hours.
Yeah, I think I should have, or I might have. I think I actually paused GTA in order to download Naruto. All B-grade male actors look like Woody Harrelson, or however you spell his name, and Chris Pratt. That's a Gus comment. Yeah, the guy playing Wesker kind of reminded me of, like... He reminded me of the singer of Imagine Dragons, funny enough. I'm waking up. Like, but overall, I think the movie was kind of... I knew it was going to be bad. I
know it was a better choice than Afterlife, though.
No, yeah, because I've seen the Resident Evil Mia Jokovic movies, but and those are kind of like I think. Well, listen. Okay, so here's my thing, right? I don't have any problem with like them taking creative license and like changing up the story. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As long as they execute it differently, you know, if it's gonna be different. I mean, if they're gonna like not use source material when it comes to character description and looks,
Fuck.
I mean, as long as the actor can nail it, make it their own, but not something that looks like they got it off page.
Yeah, like I like them taking sort of like liberty with it, you know?
Yeah. I think I heard you like comment like, oh, that was one take. All right.
Oh yeah,
one take.
there's like one sequence where they're like it was very obvious the dude fucking like did it in one take because like his improv dialogue was just so bad.
Yeah. He really just words and volume people.
No, he just wasn't. He was making fun of his like hair or something, and it was like, okay, yeah, that's something like.
What are you, a band boy wannabe, you fucking hippie? I mean, I was like, alright, they're just going off on people's, they're just profiling people.
Well, that was the only joke they had for Avin Yogia's character. It was like, oh yeah, you're a pretty boy, so I'm gonna call you a boy band wannabe, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whoa! Oh, luckily I have the cat ring on. Overall,
Fuck.
the introduction to the film, some shots are very well executed. You can tell that they had it planned out because they, okay, what if we did it like this, you know, via film or cinematography instead of like straight out the game, you know?
Fuck, I got my ass beat. What I did,
like
yeah,
I'm
go
kind of
ahead.
happy they didn't do. I'm sorry, I'm kind of happy they didn't do like the fixed cameras part. And they kind of made it their own, like a John Wick.
That'd be funny as hell if they did do the fixed camera angles.
The door just goes in front of it, reloads.
Shit.
Yeah, so I'm in the middle of a duel.
I'm in the middle of a fucking duel. I'm fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for my life here.
Motherfucker, stop hitting me, you fucking. Fuck, I fucked myself. The one thing that I thought was funny was whenever, because the exposition was very just
Oh my God.
shittily, like, explained. Like, other characters explained the exposition. I thought it was really funny. Oh yeah, you're Claire Redfield. I know you. Don't you say you live in Raccoon City with your brother and you are in the first game and... Fuck.
Yeah. Like, they were just pointing out the obvious.
Well, just like shit that like, the guys who played the game already know. Did I win?
Yeah, I guess for like casual
Damn it.
moviegoers, they're probably like, "Oh wow, that was kind of scary."
Oh
Like,
yeah.
oh, what's going on? Holy shit!
Gus.
Like I know because Valencia, you know, she doesn't play the games, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Holy shit, that was really crazy," you know. I'm like, yeah, that's sort of how it kind of. That's another way to introduce to you what the world's like from like that source material, you know.
Yeah.
And they kind of on the casting, they just I guess they don't want to whitewash too much because they don't want to make some whole agenda out of it, you know.
I don't know about all that.
So-
I mean, they did. Yeah, because they did cast a.
No, I did read online when they were gonna make this shit. They're like, oh, it has something to do with whitewashing, but also like accuracy. But also, we want people that can actually, you know, make it at their own different.
Yeah.
So, I think that was when they casted that actress to do
Put
Jill.
to Jill.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh
I
my
see-
god,
I
I'm getting my
see it.
ass kicked, dude.
Like she did it pretty good. I mean, I had no complaints. But it's, I know that when they did Jogia, aka Barrick,
Oh my god, I'm getting my
Because
ass
I-
beat. Continue. I'm just getting pounded.
no, yeah, I was really stuck to see how you pull it off. Oh, okay, he's probably gonna do like another Doomer, and then like, oh yeah, I'm just a whole vibe, man. That's exactly how it ended up being. I was like, oh, okay, not that different, not like reflective. I just make it kind of like how the way Leon is described, but I guess that recovery part is what probably the only thing that kept when he used his pistol and the fucking rocket launcher.
My ass
Ugly
kicked.
fuck at the end, but yeah, because they kind of made him weak, in my opinion, in this one. That's probably my only flaw. But that could probably be my like. That could just be me nitpicking. But yeah, of course, this shit will be nothing but spoilers, so stand by, people. But yeah, so basically, they kind of compiled this shit with like of both 1 and 2, I think. Was like a, I don't know. They try to combine the times of different games, like definitely the first one, like the mansion.
Yeah, the Arclay, whatever the hell.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you have fucking Raccoon City. Yeah. Also, they need to find some more actors, dude. Like they keep casting this dude Neil McDonough, like for everything. The guy who played William Birkin, the tyrant that they overly did.
Yeah, he didn't even like
eyeballs.
He just died, and then that shit was so bad.
Yeah. I don't know why he's a good actor. I don't know why they always put him in like small roles like this.
Gus said zombies look like I Am Legend, which is true. That the CGI in this fucking film was not good. Those zombies looked like rubbery, and especially William Birkin's like final transformation in the end. Jesus Christ, what was that? Like it looked dead ass like a video game, but like a bad one. Like the eyes were red.
Like, I mean, you guys wanted a video game based movies.
Well, if you're gonna do video game, go all in. Make it fully like goofy. That way, it's more believable because they're trying to make it like super like an actual like horror slasher or whatever the hell with the jump scares and the shit like that. There were some good sequences, right? Like the sequence where I'm talking a lot because I just got my fucking ass beat, but like the sequence with like I got bodied. It was terrible, but like the sequence with Chief Irons in the car where it's like kind of like
where he was trying to pass the gate or the area
where it's like a fixed camera. It's like the camera guy must have been in like the passenger seat, and he's like just like fixed on the character in the driver's seat as he's like pulling away, driving away while people are shooting at him and shit like that. I thought that was a really good scene. That was a really cool scene. And then the one with Chris. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like camera, like in terms of camera and the cinematography and how it's executed, it was all good, smooth. I think my issue was just like the dialogue and
that dialogue was terrible.
Yeah, CGI and maybe dialogue, but I mean, what else is gonna have flaws, But this one was like, obvious, and it was kind of predictable. I was like, oh. But then again, yeah, like that car sequence we were talking about, how the umbrella corporations were just like started letting it rain hellfire on people, and that one part with Robbie Amell's character, Chris Redfield. Yeah, they made a real John Wick in the mansion for him. I was like, okay, thank God. I was expecting like, oh, they're really gonna do cameras now. Okay. But in the dark, flashing lights, gunshots, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was tight.
And then like how the camera panned into like his first person view, I was like, oh, that was pretty good. So that was enjoyable. And the mansion scene, I like that. I was busting in my seat. I was like, yo, this is John Wick. This is a different movie. Yeah, that made him a badass. I like that. Good job.
Oh my God. Yeah, that scene with like the lighter where he's in the dark and it's like flashing. Because I saw whenever I was buying my ticket that this movie has like scenes that are like maybe like for like light sensitive people, they might be triggering or whatever. I was like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do. And I was thinking they were gonna do like some other shit that would have been way more predictable. But I like the way they did that with a lighter and shit like that, especially when they went to like first person where you could like see his hand was holding the lighter. That was pretty cool. There were some good parts in this movie. I just think the dialogue is so bad.
Yeah, dialogue mostly, and execution on certain actors, but
no,
it's like they're on schedule. It's like, oh, we got to do this one take,
Maybe they're on a tight schedule. Maybe because Corona and shit like that.
They took their time on like good camera angles and pans and stuff and transitions. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick, because that really made the tone right. It felt like Resident Evil. I was like, oh, nice. They got a good camera crew. I mean, it is by Screen Gems. They're a good company. But I must say, I did love Albert Wesker's shit, because you can see the plot happening and the events unfold. Oh yes. Because his character, how they make him because they make him like a good guy figure until it's like, oh shit, he's actually a double agent, or he's not actually their friend, and you feel betrayed, and it's like, and it was really going into that direction. It's like they wanna do more movies with him,
which they probably won't be able to, realistically speaking.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared. I'm like, oh man, I can already see like 50% of this film is gonna be recasted. There's like another Mortal Kombat 2 basically. So the first MK was pretty good for video game adaptation.
Come on, let's go, baby!
I think it's safe to say that this one was more of like a good modern cheesy.
Oh my god!
It worked out for us in today's climate. If that makes sense.
I think it was what it was supposed to be, like kind of a fun little romp down memory lane, because a lot of the aspects of the movie was really for like fans of Resident Evil. I feel like I don't know, you'd have to ask Valencia or something like that to see what she thought of it. Because you said she didn't play the games, right? So she'd be a good opinion. But like for me, and I guess for you or whatever, I've played, again, people who know the YouTube channel, I've played many Resident Evil games, so I know
yeah.
Like Lisa Trevor, that didn't make no sense whatsoever. But I guess, right?
I was like, wait, Lisa?
Because Lisa Trevor,
did they mention Lisa?
Because Lisa Trevor was the scary person that was in the adoption place or whatever, the orphanage. So and she comes up and like Claire says, "Oh, Lisa Trevor," like as if we're supposed to know who the fuck that is. I think a lot of what this movie falls victim to, which is the same for any sort of adaptation of a video game or a book or whatever. I see a lot of the mistakes here are the same in like young adult adaptations. Like whenever I watched The Mortal Instruments back in like 2011 or some shit. AFI did the soundtrack for that. Shout out. Anyways, not that they need my shout out, but I saw a lot of the same problems where like the developing characters, the development of the characters and the characters' relationships to each other is so rushed, but because they're banking on you being already aware. Like when Wesker kind of betrays Jill and Chris in the mansion. I think Jill's fucking like reaction was so over the top, or at least a little over the top compared to what the information that was given to the audience. Because up until that point, Wesker was just this other dude on the squad. They didn't have any sort of time to build that relationship where you see them like hanging out naturally, and they have a history.
Which brings to my point where they kind of meshed like two different time frames in one movie.
Yeah.
The mansion's supposed to be like its own story of those characters, and then the with Leon and everything, I guess that was just for fan service. But yeah, chronologically it was kind of like a mix up. We didn't really have time. It was kind of like both movies, both plots were, you have Leon and Claire, and then you have Chris, Wesker, and Jill in another area, Like honestly, this could have been like a episodic series, more for like Netflix or something.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I think a lot of these like movies would benefit from like,
because people take their time to play these games,
Yeah.
To like feel that, and instead they bum rush it. Like Mortal Kombat, for instance, it's like putting Avengers Endgame all in one, and it's like nobody knows what the fuck's going on. It's like, imagine no Marvel movies, and then the first movie that comes out from Marvel is like Endgame or Infinity War, yeah. That'd be kind of funny. I was really like, yo, where's Mia Jovovich? This isn't Resident Evil.
Oh no, don't tell me. I'm sure there's somebody like that.
Yeah, because I saw some marketing, like advertisements for the movie, and then I saw nothing in the comment section like, "Where's Mila Jovovich?"
Oh,
but like
God.
when the movie comes out with Mila Jovovich, you're like, okay, when are they gonna introduce like such and such in the game? You know, the company or whoever is in charge of like Resident Evil, I don't know. They're damned if they do. They're damned if they don't.
Well, because the problem is that they've like done this thing where now they have two Resident Evil properties that they have to contend with. The one that was made by Paul W.S. Anderson, and now the real one that fans have been wanting for a minute.
I still love Apocalypse. Apocalypse is pretty good. I like that Jill on that one. Apocalypse is my favorite one. Yeah.
I'm fighting for my fucking life over here, dude. Jesus Christ. Basically, I don't know if you're watching my screen.
No, I don't have the screen open right now. I just hear you and then your ASMR tapping sounds.
I'm hitting it, man. I won. Let's go. No, I still lost. Damn it! It's one of these. It's one of these things where I have to win with like all the battle conditions. Fuck.
Yeah.
Or else I lose. God damn it! I just love playing Neji. Neji's my fucking boy, dude. I love Neji.
Yeah.
But I think overall, there was some good parts. I did enjoy myself. It was kind of like a fun thing. I think it was fun for me to sort of like go in and kind of pick apart the movie. It was still fun. I think fucking Avin Yogia sucks at like acting in this one.
Oh man,
he's not that
nice
great.
one back. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's
Cut. All right. Evan,
right.
come here for a second.
Evan.
Come here. Evan, Georgia, Beck, whoever they call you. Come here. Come here. Just.
Nice one.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Do you need Robbie Shapiro to come in here and motivate you?
Oh my, bro, he needs Jade.
Do you need?
God.
Do you need Jade? Dude, he starts acting like 100% like
God.
like an A-list actor all of a sudden.
Bro, they would have brought Elizabeth Gillies in there. I would have been in that bitch. I'd been like, this is the best movie I've ever seen.
For a second, I thought Claire Redfield was her, but I was like, oh, never mind. Maybe that's just white people.
Wait a minute. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Can we get a clip? Can we get a clip on that, please? Listen, don't you dare disrespect my girl Jade. All right, don't you dare. All right.
They're all the same.
This is my house, Nathan. Don't you ever forget that. You know, that's it. We're shutting it down. No more. I can't take this slander.
Talks bad about Jade. The Jade slander happens. It's over, dude.
I can't take the Jade slander. You can't do that to me, man. You
Listen, I'm sorry to put it to you, kiddo, but she's married.
God damn it.
No, he shuts it off.
You know what? That's it. We're done. We're turning.
Alex, turn this off.
We're turning it off. Jamie, can we turn off the stream real quick? Jesus, not Jade, Nathan, please, God, you got to give me that one, please. I'm begging you, please, God.
All right, it was all a lie.
Thank God. You get me scared.
Dee Howard, are you okay? You're talking Jade married and all that.
Oh,
come on. Hey, she's single.
Cool, great. Let me
relax.
Let me hop in the DM real quick for the 13th time this week. I don't know why my messages don't seem to be going through. They keep saying delivered. God.
Oh, but yeah, she's still not reading your text. But hey, yeah. Anyway, she's single, dude. Don't worry about it.
One day.
You have a big bump on your head, kiddo. What happened? Talking about.
It's 2008. Yeah.
It's 2008.
I think. Well, for one, Avin Yogia's or Jogia, I don't know how to say his last name, but his portrayal of Leon Kennedy was very like curtailed, I think, because his character doesn't really do too much. He's kind of becomes this sort of comic relief where he's just like a dumbass who doesn't know what to do. Like he lets a zombie almost beat the fuck out of him,
Yeah.
and
They
like
kind of read. It's like they read Rookie. Oh, okay, he'll just be the extra hand, and then he gets like redemption because of his who he is. You know, he's kind of he's dumb.
yeah, which I guess, right? I guess it like again, I'm not I don't have any problem with them taking like creative licenses with these characters and be like, oh, we're gonna do our own thing, you know, because they did that with Resident Evil, the first one, and whatever, right? I don't really care. I see this as like a different property anyway. You know, I could still enjoy the games and not have to like think about the movies, or I can enjoy the movies without having to think about the games. You know, I don't really mind if they change up the story as long as they make it interesting. But with this, they kind of
Yeah.
like, and another thing, I'm interrupting myself already, but what the fuck was that costume? Who gave Avon that costume? He looks like a cosplayer. He looked like he dead ass like was cosplaying. Everybody else had like
Some
alright
cosplayers do
costume.
better than that.
Dude, what was that costume, man? What was that? That was bad.
I mean, is it not
Like,
RPD?
dude, let me look this up. I'm actually gonna look this up. Hold on.
Was that not the Raccoon Police Department outfit?
That was just not. I gotta look this up.
Hate me, but growing up, I used to think Raccoon and the Umbrella, like the Raccoon Police Department and the Umbrella Corporation, were both like allies. Until it took me time like that to realize that Umbrella was the bad guy and antagonist.
Okay, hold on. Look at this real quick. Just real quick. I'm gonna pull this up on here. Or hold on. So, oh fuck, I can't even.
Hey.
I have to like exit out of this. Hold on. Cause this like, my boy, what are you doing, bro? He looks like he's wearing a costume. Look at that. Like, I'm showing my screen, right? But like,
I'm gonna
homie,
pull it up right now.
homie, what are we doing, bro? What is this? We can't do this to ourselves, man. He dead ass looks like a cosplayer.
Just give him a normal police outfit, you know?
Or just like I don't know, man, because there's like a side by side that I saw, but like his costume. Oh, bro, he posted on TikTok behind the scenes. I'm gonna have to look that up. But he just does not look good. Because Claire, she looks good, you know. Her costume's a little bit more low key. Avon's looks just bad, I think, because like the little badge right here on his shoulder, it just looks like it's like just it was ironed on, which I'm sure they are ironed on, but just it doesn't look official like whatsoever.
You're live on the DB Howard channel, right?
No, I'm on the guy's time.
Oh, guys, town.
I should have gone live on the DB Howard.
No.
Whatever. But yeah, I just
Dog water.
that
Yeah, I'm
that,
looking
that
at it.
costume does not look good. I was thinking that the entire time. He looks like he's wearing like it doesn't look believable, I guess. Which is like whatever. They could have gone like full
Lord.
like. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what the fuck?
I
Wait,
swear, I shit you not, no cap. I really thought he was gonna be Carlos Oliveira.
I mean, again, I don't really care if they make like fucking changes and shit like that. Like they changed Jill, which was fine, right? I don't really care. Don't care, didn't ask. But I just think if you're gonna change it, at least just make it good. Make your effort like worthwhile, because the way I don't know, it there were some good parts, right? Like we're talking. But I
Nice
just
thumbnail.
yeah, you saw it.
Yes. I know. Oh, wait, wrong show.
He did that twice already. The Naked Brothers band.
Oh my god.
I've never seen that show.
I don't remember the themes on there. I remember some scenes. Yeah, but shit was laughable, both scary and enjoyable. I think they really executed the music, the sound, and the camera transitions.
Fuck
Yeah.
me, I'm getting my ass beat.
At least to me, it felt like Resident Evil. could have been done. It could have been done differently. Yes. But yeah, they really made the tyrant himself a little bit too scary, over the top.
Too scary.
They made him jacked. You need to stop making these enemies look like symbiotes. And I did like the part where they showed Chris shot the weak points, and it's like in every game you shoot some weak points. That,
Yeah, you shoot the eyes. It's always the eyes.
Those eyes.
Those eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes.
Yeah, it was very predictable. If you don't play the games, it's very predictable.
Even if you do, it's like
people coming back to life, Undertaker style. That shit was funny. And yeah, when he said that there was gonna be post-credits scenes, like, I knew it. It's gonna be for Wesker, and sure enough, boom. Which I'm really happy, but they didn't really have to literally give him shades right there and then from waking up from death. Because there's a game, there's a series of him where he wakes up from the lab, and then yeah, he has no sight, but he still can like see and smell. His senses are heightened, and he's trying to escape the mansion.
I won. Let's go. Let's get it. I did it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was so focused, dude. I wasn't even saying shit. I was so focused.
And they show Ada. Ada looks cool.
Yeah,
I thought
Ada
Ada
does
looks
look cool.
Oh, an immaculate choice from the casting directors.
Like, there's some good ideas there. I just think on some parts they kind of like just biffed it a little bit, which is like whatever.
What
right?
happened? I can't see. Yo, no, soon enough gives him the shade.
What is the thing with that? I never. He woke back up. What is like the thing?
I
with,
knew it.
Like,
I won $1 million betting that shit.
Yeah, but like, what is what I'm thinking is like, what is the purpose behind the shades? I never knew the Wesker thing. Like, is he like?
That's just his look. He doesn't look like that until Resident Evil 5.
Oh. Yeah, because he's not the bad guy for real up until then.
I mean, no, I mean, he did have shades in the mansion, like in the games.
Yeah, but why does he wear them? Is there like a reason, like how the movie? Because the movie made it seem like he was blind, like he couldn't see without shades, like he was a fucking Scott Summers type beat.
Well, apparently, I don't know. He apparently, from what I read a long time ago, he kind of this is gonna sound so dumb, but he hides his emotions.
Man, shut off the podcast, man. Fuck that. Get me out of here, man. Fuck we. You know what? Delete all the Resident Evil videos if that's what we're leading to.
I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, look. Oh my God! So there are two reasons for this. Hides his emotions. If you wear sunglasses all the time or anything that hides your eyes, you can hide a lot of what's going through your mind at any given moment.
God,
Sincero has had a saying, Voltus from the face and its expressions are the gateway to the soul. West this all too well and sought to hide his micro expressions, although he really showed nothing, save for when his betrayal became known. Even then, he still wore his damn glasses. He had already injected Birkin's gift before Wesker left. Birkin, which is the guy that was the boss.
Yeah.
The tyrant. Birkin gave his colleague a designer drug that would initially mimic death. Wesker had to let himself be grievously injured. I can't fucking talk, to kick the drug into action, and then that it goes to work, altering his physiology.
God damn,
physiology.
Nathan, come on, man.
This included his eyes, which were no longer remotely human, as we first saw in the Code Veronica.
Yeah, because I know Resident Evil games kind of do get a little crazy. They do kind of like go here and there and fucking upside down and all that shit. So I've only ever touched the surface of it, just because these games take fucking forever to finish, and I'm not good at puzzle games because I'm fucking stupid. So
Apparently, Wesker wasn't really human to begin with. That's why he was brought back to life. Wesker wasn't really human to begin with, although he wouldn't learn that until much later. So yeah. I thought he injected himself to, like by accident, to come back to life, but actually he's not really human apparently, according to sources.
fuck me.
Excuse me, pause.
Fuck, my bad.
Yo, but on me, in me, I mean,
In me, on me, cock, fuck, balls.
Cock.
I can't talk. I'm getting my ass beat by Hinata. Fucking.
Dave, I couldn't even fucking read earlier, and I'm trying to like do PvP. I don't know how I'm not dead. Crazy. But yeah, I give this film a 5.5 out of 10.
Oh man,
No,
we're both
6.
getting really 6.
I give it a 6 out of 10. Yes. And for that reason, I'm out.
God, I suck as Sasuke.
But would I watch it again? Yes.
No, yeah, I'd watch it again.
Because actually watching this made me want to like play more games. Because I did want to play Resident Evil 4 because that was my first game I've ever played. I think it was on Wii. I played it on Wii a long time ago, and I was like, yo, this shit's insane. This wasn't a Resident Evil 1. Like in the movies, because I always reference the movies. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 kind of rekindled that. And then over time, when we got different adaptations, animations, I do however like Resident Evil. I think Damnation was my favorite animated movie. Because they did nail like the jump scares and the horror. They could have done better on the zombie designs. I think we mentioned that earlier. I think Gus said that they look like I Am Legend.
Yeah, they look bad. They did not look good.
Like some frames, like when they first found the zombie in the mansion. Fuck. That was the same like introduction of the zombie in the game on the mansion. I think that was it, and then the rest of the zombies were like doo-doo water.
Even the one, it just looked bad. I think all of the zombies didn't look that great. I did like that the zombies were like a background thing for the most part.
Yeah. Most definitely. I'm playing as Morta. I'm Morta pilled,
My queen.
as always.
Another goth queen. They're like on his desk. Those are the last things he read. He was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm gonna take a break. And that was it.
Does like a character draft and then that's it. The rest are just storyboards of like concluding the end, or Sane, Casca, and Griffith, or Sane, Casca, and Guts interacting with Griffith like the last time or something.
Come on, give me
a bit of all my own end. A bit of all my own end.
Fuck me.
Wait. Excuse me. I like the soundtrack, and they really kept some of the elements from the game, like that. I didn't mean to make it sound like Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares, but yeah, I was like, that spooky soundtrack. I like that. I knew if I was in a situation like that in a Resident Evil world, I wouldn't take it seriously. I'll probably like, dude, that's a reference.
Come on, baby, come on, give me the third. Fuck, I can't. No, I defeated her with a ninjutsu, but I didn't get a 25 hit combo. I want to kill myself. God damn it. Oh, this game is so hard. This game is a lot of fun, though. If you ever see like my screen or whatever, it's just like we're flying. That's all it is. It's like the exact opposite, going from like this to like Dark Souls. 'Cause I remember last stream that we did, I went from
Yeah.
like the fast ass combat, the almost Devil May Cry combat, to like the slow and deliberate Dark Souls. Like, oh my god, I can't do this shit.
I always wanted to play Devil May Cry, but I can never get into it.
It's like, from what I've played, the small amount I've played at other people's houses, um, it's like, I think it's pretty cool. I think it definitely takes like some getting used to, though, the way the combat is. Uh, but I would play it. But you know, I have so many other games that I fucking have to get through these days.
Yeah, we have sequels today now. And I think that's also a good like marketing strat for people to get into the games, because we're in the right age, the date and age to make like good ass games. The way shit renders today now.
Shit
graphics,
renders.
Whatnot. Yes.
Why is Sasuke such an edge lord? He can't just be regular.
Shippuden. Ninjutsu. Upper Gundam style.
Kitsu Ketsu.
Yeah, I definitely watched this movie again. But yeah, I still gotta ask from Valence's point of view again, if it was laughable to her, or was it something that's like a whole different thing to her?
Oh fuck. Fuck me. Damn it. Fuck.
But yeah, we're both like fucking concentrated.
I know, I'm kicking some ass right now, bro. I'm kicking some major ass. And I'm also getting my ass kicked. I'm trying to get the fucking 25 hit combo. I might just have to roll as fucking Neji.
Ooh, we're about to defeat Walnir.
Oh no, I missed. Fuck me. God damn it.
I'm gonna get Resident Evil 4 on PC, because I do want to stream that one.
Fuck. God, it's been so long since I've actually like streamed like a game.
And I'm playing it because I want to face my fears legitimately, because when that shit started in the Wii era for me, that rhyme, don't hit the green bars, I could not pass the first level.
Chidori.
Like, just like the first cutscene where you enter a house, because you get dropped off by a couple of police officers, because you're trying to investigate for the president's daughter.
Yeah.
I could not even go inside a house. That was just the start of the game, because there was spooky shit, spooky elements. I'm hearing shit like between the walls, and I'm like, you know what? No, I can't do it. And I was probably like, when did Resident Evil 4 came out? 2005 or 4?
Shit, I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, nope, I'm too scared. I was a young lad under turmoil and oblivious as fuck.
You know what?
Nice shooter game. Ah!
The Resident Evil 2 game did scare the fuck out of me, because like that was like the first like horror game that I played, and that's what kind of got me into like horror games for the most part.
Yeah. I think House of the Dead also creeped me the fuck out. The arcade game. Because I did remember watching, I don't know if it was my dad or some cousins, like older cousins, that played the first game. Or no, maybe it was the third one with Nemesis. And, yeah, you play as Jill in that one, right?
And which one? 2 or 3?
The third one. 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was still like fixed angles and whatnot. And that's probably
the remake, not the
Yeah.
remake, which is the one that I played.
not the remake. No, yeah, the original.
Fuck,
I had like older cousins play that one.
ass kicked. God damn.
And I'll get so like creeped out because of the dogs and zombies like running towards you from different angles. And like some people, like certain people scream, and I think it was that one dude that was like locking himself in the back of the truck. It was that one big dude. He was like, no, screw that, I'm not gonna go out there.
That was a bad actor.
Yeah, it was convincing as hell for me, dude. I was like,
No.
yo, that's creepy. I would be scared too, lock myself in.
And like I do.
And I'm like, Mountain Dew. Oh. Well, this was a fun movie experience. A trip down to memory lane.
Fuck.
Resident Evil. Welcome to Hollywood Arts School. The gifted and talented.
25 combo. Let's get it.
Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah. Huzzah! Huzzah!
I'm ready to go anytime.
No! No! Stop! Oh, I almost have it.
Yeah.
No, stop! You fucking stop! 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 Got
Holy
it.
shit,
Got
bro.
it.
I
Got it.
almost gave a fuck.
Let's go! I beat her with a ninjutsu. Let's go.
Hey, what? Oh, ninjutsu.
Because there's like battle conditions, man. I've beat fucking Hinata like 2 times already, but I had to do it the 3rd time, I think, because I needed to beat her with a ninjutsu.
Yeah.
So I had to hit her with the palm rotation. No big deal. Just my boy Neji.
Yeah, with the whoa.
Basically. Who was my last opponent? Oh, Shikamaru. Okay. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this shit. I'm like determined, bro. I've never been good at these fighting games, man. I feel somewhat accomplished, or at least like I'm playing on my level. Cause remember when I first got this game and I told you I was just like in the air the entire time getting fucking bodied.
Yeah.
No chance. But now I'm getting up there, little by little.
Sweet.
Ninjutsu. Okay. Swing, swing, swing.
Broke ninjutsu alert. Broke ninjutsu alert.
God. How come that's Sasuke has win with at least 1 life bar, win with at least 75% chakra. Oh fuck. Okay, this one's gonna be a piece of shit.
What would you rate that film, by the way, dude?
Oh yeah, I didn't get my fucking rating. Like, I think it's good. It's good.
It was good. It's good. Those would be my rating words. If it wasn't, I'm like, nah. Wouldn't watch it again. But I definitely watched Resident Evil again.
God, Shikamaru's so fast.
If you're all about accuracy,
Damn it.
like 100% from frame to frame of the game, dialogue to dialogue, this is not for you. But if you just want to have fun and you understand the reference from playing the games, then yeah, watch it. But yeah, if you're a hardcore Resident Evil fan and might nitpick, yeah, brace yourselves.
Yeah, because it's kind of fucking... I think it was a good time, so I'll give it like a fucking like 5. Not a 5, maybe. It's a little too hard. Then a 6
I gave it a
seems too
6.
liberal.
So what if I don't watch my balls lift hard?
I got palm
Dude, like,
rotation by
summon me.
myself.
Yeah, if I had better dialogue and a better called? A better timeline from where the movie would take place in the game of the games, you know.
Fuck, I'm not winning this shit. Fuck.
Like Leon could have like his own episode that was like an hour, you know, like an episodic series that could have been like an hour long each episode, you know.
Damn. Shikamaru is so fucking fast. Okay.
I thought you were gonna say he's so fat. Damn, boy.
No, Shikamaru is just so fucking fast. And he's like a close range fighter too, so like I'm a close range fighter too, so I have to like be able to keep distance away. Fuck. Okay. But I don't want to quit, right? Because if I quit, I'll have to fight the other two again, and the other two. Like, I'm on the third match of like a 3-match thing. I'm on the last match. I need to beat Shikamaru's ass.
Wait. Pause.
I need to fuck his. Wait a minute. What? What are we talking about?
Pause.
Are we talking about Resident Evil or something? Let me get back on here. What are we talking about? Resident Evil. I really do hope they like make some more. I think I don't know that they will though, depending on, because for one, ticket sales aren't really that hot right now. Let alone they haven't been for a long time, because a lot of like just theaters have been kind of becoming obsolete. Well, with like home streaming and stuff like that. And Resident Evil, the reason why I wanted to see it in the theater so bad is because it's not going to be on any streaming. At least like probably, you know, give it like maybe a year or something, it'll be on streaming. But still, I would have rather have seen it when it came out. That way, you know, I could talk about topical things. Plus, I've positioned myself as being kind of a super fan of Resident Evil. So when because it looked like it was going to follow Resident Evil 2, especially with like all the nostalgia shots. That's all that movie pretty much was for the most part. It was like, oh, here's an establishing shot of a thing that you know because you played the game. So yeah, it's a bunch of like nostalgia porn, I think.
Yeah.
And
above all else, I don't think I could elaborate any further after tonight's review, but shit was enjoyable.
yeah, it was a good time. I knew it was gonna be bad, honestly, or like I knew it wasn't gonna be
It's
like
not
this
perfect,
great
yeah.
sort of thing. It has moments, right? Like the two sequences that stuck out to me, like the car sequence and like the lighter sequence in the dark. That was pretty cool. I thought that was tight. But I think a lot of things just kind of fall flat. They're not very developed. They're kind of rushed. And of course, that's because they're trying to condense not only one game, but 2 games at this point. They're trying to condense Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 into one cohesive story, wherein they make Resident Evil 1 the kind of A plot and Resident Evil 2 the B plot.
Yeah, they kind of set themselves up there. I was like, wait, no,
And even
it's too
then,
much.
wasn't the fucking movie like 2 hours like long or whatever?
Something like that. Let me see the runtime. We've received word, ladies and gentlemen. The runtime for Resident Evil.
No, it's
yeah,
an
it's
hour
it's
47.
47 minutes.
Well, even still, I think if not for anything, it was enjoyable just to go back to those old sort of the old digs, you know what I mean?
God, 85% like this movie, and Rotten Tomatoes says it's 32%. Of course.
Yeah, I think a lot of audiences will probably like it more than critics, because critics are gonna look at it critically. I'm sure a lot of those critics don't even fucking haven't played the game.
Yeah, I don't think it was even critically acclaimed.
No, I don't see this getting any awards, but I think it's kind of like
45% Metacritic.
To me, it's kind of just like an easy movie. You can throw it on and kind of not pay attention and whatever, and you'll have a good time, I think. Even though I paid attention, and like I think what helped it was that we saw it in the theater and they have the good speakers, the good sound system. I think a lot of those like impacts. Because the one thing I did notice is that the sound quality was really good. I did like that. Like whenever the body gets hit by the truck in the beginning, and like you hear their body scrape against the pavement. There's like a character to that, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds nice." That sounded like it actually happened, you know? Because there's like and you can kind of hear, you know, how the pavement reacts to this body being just like slid across it. So I did appreciate that, but I don't think I'd be able to get that same experience coming from like watching it at home. You know what I mean? If I watch it on my TV, I'm sure it's not gonna translate. So I think I think there, and that's just more me making an argument for going to theaters and stuff like that, because that's what theaters
Yeah.
offer. They give you the surround system and they make sure that the environment's cool. The one thing I will say again, I keep saying the one thing I will say, but the thing I will say is that, bro, this movie is so fucking dark, dude. Jesus Christ. I was like, when are they going to turn the brightness up, bro? It might have been just like the movie theater. Had the movie theater been completely cloaked in darkness, maybe we would have been able to see a little bit better. But it was kind of like in that sort of like it's dark, but like there's a glare. You know what I mean? Did you experience that?
A glare. Maybe it was just like the flashlights and the darkness.
No,
I
not
mean,
like
I
a
guess they wanted
not
it.
like a glare, but like where you're watching a dark ass movie, right? And your room isn't exactly dark, so you kind of lose what's going on, because in certain scenes, like especially in the mansion with Chris, when he's like moving through the dark and shit like that, and they're using the blast of the shotgun for effect to see everything.
Yeah.
Some of that darkness is like I can't even see anything. I don't even know what's going on. Like I think the movie was a little too dark. I think, especially during that, it almost like obstructed what was going on. So, yeah, that's like one thing that I noticed,
Yeah.
that the movie was really dark, which is cool to build the ambiance of the tone, right? Because the fucking game is like that too. But like I always say in my playthroughs, I always turn up the fucking brightness so I can see what the fuck is going on. Um, So yeah, that's one thing I did notice. But I think it's like a mixed bag. Basically, I think it's like partially my nostalgia, my own admitted nostalgia for these games, because I do love the Resident Evil games, especially Resident Evil 2. That's like a soft spot for me because that was the one that got me into these games to begin with. It was a remake, and to see that played out, and especially it just Avon Jogia and fucking Kaya Scolderado, those two I have kind of a history with, in terms of I love shows that they're in, like Avon, obviously Victorious, and then Kaya Scoldaro. I don't know how to spell her last name. She's from Skins. I don't know if you recognize her. She was Effie.
Yeah, I recognize her. I think
So
Valencia knows her more than I do.
yeah, she played Effie, and then Robbie Amell, who fucking, I know him just from different shows, but I think it was funny in my head when I went in there. I thought, I'm gonna make a joke about this on the podcast tonight, because we have fucking Beck, right? We have a horror movie with Beck, Effie, and fucking Freddy from Scooby Doo, from the new movies of Scooby Doo that were like coming out in the 2010s, because Robbie Amell played he played Freddy in the new Scooby Doo movies that came out like a couple years ago. So I think it's funny as fuck that we have a movie where the team is Freddy, fucking
Yeah.
Freddy from Scooby Doo, fucking Beck from Victorious, and Effie from Skins. I just thought it's cool seeing that these like actors that I loved in other things, not Freddy obviously because I haven't seen those, but I just know he played Freddy. But at least in terms of like Avon Yogia and Kaya Scolderado. I'm gonna look up how to say that shit while I'm doing this. But
Yeah.
Scoldelario. There you go. Kaya Scoldelario. Kaya Scoldelario. Like it's cool seeing that these actors get like work and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because despite how Avon Yogi's performance is here, he's kind of dog water. I'm not gonna front. Some of his lines are just kind of like stilted. Again,
Yeah.
it could be
He
the
could have done better,
well, it
honestly.
also could be the director. Like the director's not, giving enough direction. Like, hey, that's not. Let's try that again, or try to do this way, or whatever. Same thing. I think it might have just been that the director, because that the actor who plays let's see, fuck, shit, cock, fuck. What does he play?
This was Joanne Roberts, the director. This was his like second legitimate film. I mean, his first one was 47 Meters Down.
47 Meters Down. What movie? Was that a good movie? Did people say that was a
I
good movie?
I haven't seen it. I still have not seen that movie.
Because even then, like, what's his name? Why is Ada Wong in top billing? She was in the fucking end credit scene. What the fuck are we doing?
Ooh, Scandalous.
So what's his name? Donald Logue, who played Jeremy Irons, right?
Oh, I
Right,
think so. Yeah.
the chief, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, him.
Right.
What are you? Some kind of ghostwriter? I know him from Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but he's an alright actor, right? He's known for good stuff, or at least he's a more known actor than like everybody else, right? But that improv scene where
Yeah.
it's just like obvious improv, like
Yeah.
where he's
Yeah.
like,
We're
"Oh,
good. We're
you
keeping it.
stupid, whatever," and like, what was that? That was bad. Like it
Donald
sounded like he was
Logue.
improving.
Yeah, they just kept it.
Fuck it. Everybody's asking me where at. I think I'm just gonna next time I'll probably just have to stream off of DB Howard or something because
Yeah, you gotta make sure you clarify the link.
every time we stream on like on this like, and I think that's probably a big reason why this channel never really took off, is that we had done the Guys Time podcast. This is just meta, right? But we've done the Guys Time podcast for so long on my channel, and then I switched it just to have a place to keep them. I think
Yeah.
I think it's probably easier for people to like get involved if I fucking if I stream on like DB Howard. What I'll probably do is I'll stream on DB Howard and then re-upload them to the Guys Time. That way they don't clutter up.
Time to make a link tree.
I don't know. I'm not really too into the whole YouTube thing. I feel like making a link tree would just be like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber now. A lot of these things, all the YouTube videos that I do for fun. Hey, Donnie's here. What's going on, Donnie? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute in general. You know, I still I have I'm talking just to Donnie now, but like we got a couple of OG Pizza Hut people. I told you already, but like OG Pizza Hut people up in the Target. You smell me? We're all together again. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, I think like the movie's a mixed bag, obviously, because I feel like it was destined to be, with it being an adaptation of a video game. But was it a good time? I think so, and I think really I'll judge this movie on the experience that it gave me, because I didn't feel like I wasted my money. I honestly didn't. You know, it gave me something to talk about. It gave me something to talk about to you. We had ideas and stuff like that. We were making jokes kind of like to ourselves in the theater. So it was still a good time. Um, so I think
Yeah.
if I was to give it like a rating, maybe like a fucking like a 6.5 or maybe even a 7, and that's like being very generous because this movie does have a lot of problems. Um
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just fucking it's
Yeah. Mine's just about a 6.
British director.
I just, I think the only part that was comical to me was when they really gave him the shades, like in the wake of him like returning from the dead.
Let's see. Let me pull
That
this
was
up.
funny.
Oh, so he directed, or at least it says that the same director of this oh bruh, Donnie went to Target. That's funny as hell. I wasn't there. Oh well. Um he directed 47 Years Down, which is a shark movie, so that doesn't bode well because I feel like most shark movies kind of suck. But he also did the new Strangers reboot. Do you hear about that? The one the Strangers
Strangers.
Pray at Night.
No, no. These are probably like low budget movies
No,
they've
the
had.
strange. Do you remember the Strangers, the movie? It's like a horror movie, like a home invasion movie,
Oh, the
where the
original.
yeah,
Yeah, they have like white bag heads.
but there is another one made in 2018 that's supposedly like a prequel or something. I don't know. That was another thing that kind of, it's just getting too into like movies. Like this is becoming an all around movie talk, right? But
Yeah.
the one thing I kind of don't understand is how come we're not like as like big movie studios, why are we not fucking putting more money into these like new ideas? Instead, everything is a fucking reboot of. I think I started thinking about that because before we got into the theater, or before the movie started, we saw that new Scream reboot movie or Scream sequel movie or
Trailer.
whatever. Yeah, the trailer. It was like,
Yeah.
why are we still doing this thing where we just keep fucking, we just keep bringing back old shit, whether it's like Resident Evil or, and again, I'm a hypocrite because fucking I wouldn't have done the Resident Evil 3 videos had it not been for bringing old shit back. But I think in terms of the movie medium, we're always doing some shit that's a sequel or a reboot or a prequel, or like with the Halloween movies and the Scream movies and all the fucking Marvel spin-offs and like the Eternals and shit like that. And
Maybe
like
it's more of like the reboot a scene wanted to be. I guess it's a quick money grab because it is.
the new
'Cause it doesn't
Scream
really
look,
do too well.
the new Scream looks like cheeks. Yeah, it's well, I think they're doing something different. Whereas the original Scream movies were like about.
Because they think because the actors that used to do the originals back then, they're able to do more. They see that as like, oh, that could be a marketing strat to bring people that know the originals. Could I definitely see that as a marketing strat to bring like original actors into like new shit.
Maybe they're trying to make
Like
way
they're doing
for
this. They're doing the same thing for like Ghostbusters, Afterlife shit. They're having Bill Murray.
Bill
reappear.
Murray. Oh, he reappears in the movie.
Yeah, it's already confirmed he's in the cast.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet.
And yeah, it hasn't, but it's they're having the original actors from the '80s be return. The kids are apparently the grandkids or the grandchildren. So they did the same shit for Star Wars, but I think it's mainly because production have the means when it comes to money and fan service because the original actors. Oh, this dude just died. Got him. Because there used to be sequels, like sequels suck, but now it's more like a soft reboot slash sequel. And I think the people that really are great for new original ideas is definitely A24.
A24. Yeah, I guess they're.
I've been liking
yeah.
their shit since the beginning.
I think A24 has a lot of dick writers, though. I will say.
Oh, how?
Because that's like the new artsy thing. Everybody's like, oh, A24, this A24. They are good, right? But I think.
Oh yeah, it's original. Like I don't think anything is remotely have anything to do with like based off of this or
Base?
all those
Base?
sweet smell cringe enough to make a man base. But I see nothing but originality in that shit, and that's like that's something that I admire when it comes to cinema.
Oh yeah. Which is what I think my argument is. Like, too many studios are just doing the same old shit, the tried and true stuff. They're not trying anything,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not winning this one.
And I think because other companies like Disney and Warner Bros are doing, they're still on the same trend,
They're on some
and I
money
think that's
shit,
why. Yeah, and that's why other studios, like I guess Screen Gems, decided to do, oh, let's do a reboot slash an actual adaptation
At least they're trying.
and make our own thing. And they
kinda
so they try
something
to. I think they
different,
try to be like their own. They try to be the anchor of their own reboot, just like other big companies. Because Marvel has a thing where they kept it,
Yeah.
I mean, it always starts with like rights, like who owns what, so we can make it better.
I just think, because like my boy Donnie in the chat, for Ghostbusters, yeah, Bill shows up in the black guy and the other guy, except the actor who died. It came out already and it was mid. Yeah, that Ghostbusters, I don't know, it didn't seem like. I think they're just kind of grasping at straws because they put Finn Wolfhard in it, right? Who, that guy was it was in a lot of shit for a certain time. Didn't the new Stranger Things come out too, and like no one saw it, or I didn't see it? I know a new Stranger
Season
Things.
4?
Yeah, I know a new Stranger Things season came out, like already.
No, season 4. They just released a trailer, but not a season.
Oh, mid 2022. Because I think Stranger Things, and that's like another topic, but like Stranger Things kind of had its time in the sun. I think it's done now. I think everybody's kind of getting sick of this whole like 80s nostalgia fucking films and shit, which is why I think the new Ghostbusters probably just doesn't work. It just didn't look good to me. And I just never had a thing for Ghostbusters.
Point of CGI now because I think to them, I don't see how it saves money because I think practical effects is what saved money. CGI, you're requiring a bunch of like software
Yeah,
shit,
animators
and
and
you're
shit like
requiring
that.
a bunch of people, animators, yeah, and that's like, how do you see money coming from this? Because they just rely heavily, I guess, on visual effects and all that, you know? I guess it's just about execution, dude, and how they really put their time into it. Don't just.
How did I fall for that? I'm such a dumbass. Get your bitch ass the fuck out of here. I'm beating ass.
I think the other thing I was gonna mention, they go for like the mainstream, I guess,
Yeah, just the
legend.
surface level shit.
Yeah, like for instance, the superhero genre right now, the top ones is the top 5 actually, or I just know the top 3 are definitely Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, which is why it's still at whatever platform is big because of the rep. They want to go and have that as a foundation where they make more movies. Hence why Superman films kept going on, and you have Brandon Routh do Return of Superman, and Henry Cavill do, big reboot. That was supposed to be like a legitimate reboot, where like it's starting like the era for modernity.
Fuck. Yeah, it was supposed to be a reboot to like get the
Batman.
shit back going.
Yeah, Batman, of course. They try to do the same shit with the Dark Knight series, Michael Keaton, George Clooney, all that, etc. And Spider-Man, of course, because they see that as a money grabber of the most huge shit. That's when rights and vultures start to, partake. It's like, oh, who has what, so we can make this a better thing. They use that, and then other companies see that, oh, let's make something big, then that can definitely make a foundation. So of course they had the Resident Evil series because it's the best horror series in the video game era. They wanted to make that a thing. Oh, I'm about to fall down.
Fuck.
I think that's they go based off of like the mainstream shit, and then other people kind of like take that idea, thinking that it's also a good money grab. So it's definitely a marketing thing. So like Ghostbusters, like okay, since the 80s. Since 80s mythology is like a big thing, let's take something that was based off the 80s and make it, a reboot.
Oh, such a dumbass.
They definitely want to do shit like Ghostbusters, and they see that wasn't successful because I don't know, this is when some companies like to put the local or a certain agenda instead of going to source material, because big issues when it comes to reboots, they want it to be based off of the main source material, because that's what made
that's the draw.
What made it big. Yeah, and then they think that, oh, let's make it based off of like modern and today's climate. I'm like, no, it won't work, because some people are gonna agree and some people will disagree, and then they don't listen. Unfortunately, you divide the fan base, and it didn't work for Star Wars. That's why reboots are starting to slowly die.
I hope so, because like I feel like it'd be a lot better if like there was some new shit going on. Like I will say, A24 does kind of do their shit.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, when it comes to original shit. Because when Star Wars was a big thing, like The Force Awakens, and they bring the original actors, that was a big thing. Especially I remember that time, that shit was hype as hell. But of course, they wanted to pull off like new material. They wanted to base off of like today's climate, and immediately people thought that wasn't gonna work, and they started changing. This is when the company rights started to interfere with like storylines, like because George Lucas, George Lucas, George Lopez. I was gonna say George Lopez. That's the same director, right? I mean, George Lopez. Okay. Anyway, out of the way, action! Star Wars.
Wapa!
Metrológico. Mátala ahora!
Oh, I'm getting my ass beat, dude. Chill.
Because he entrusted Disney to handle it. I mean, of course, it's not gonna go well when you don't own your material, when you have someone else doing it. So yeah, Disney bought Star Wars, and then since they seen that go downhill, now they know. Now they're starting to do like more stories based off the books, like people were mentioning. So now everything is going based off of fan service.
God damn it.
It's just it's the same pattern.
And yeah, Donnie in the chat's asking, what's A24? You want to go ahead and give the explanation?
It's a film production, if you will. It used to be an independent film production. Now it's a mainstream one. Now it's a big film production that does like unique films and storylines. I don't know if you know shit like Uncut Gem or The Ghost Story, Hereditary.
Good Time was another one.
Good Time was another good one.
Yo, rip the boy Neji, always. That's why I always play Neji. That's my boy right there, bro. Day one. And how I've been doing. Not to interrupt you.
They're just known for... No, you're good, you're good. I'm also focused. My boss. I'm about to kill him.
Wait a minute. Wait a tick.
Gonna kill my boss.
Yeah, I've been alright. Doing the same shit, just at a different job. Going to college. You smell me. Trying to upgrade whatever I can, you know, get the workflow a little bit better. I don't know, doing the same shit. Although I do plan on taking kind of a break from like all the other bands in December, which will be cool though. I'll be able to work on my own shit, work on my novel I've been working on for a minute. But yeah, those movies were from the studio A24. A24 does like a lot of like
unique films.
Didn't they do Sheep, that movie?
Yeah, Lamb.
That's what it's called. I want to see that one, even though it looks weird and it looks very like I'm kind of a little unsettled by it.
It's bestiality, my friend.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know, just the way they like had the boy fucking lamb, just kind of sitting there with like his little jacket on. I was like, yo, I feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I kicked some major ass.
I do love Ex Machina is a great film. That's my favorite film that I like. Oh, and they made The Disaster Artist.
That's right. They did make The Disaster Artist. Yeah, they've been making really like just some weird stuff, off the wall stuff. I think they put a lot of money and a lot of trust into like directors. Yeah. I still
need to see Lamb and The Green Knight. Apparently, I heard Green Knight's pretty good.
I heard The Green Knight wasn't good.
Green Room is another great one. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's with my boy Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, Green Room was A24. I'll give a little insight because in my mythology class in college, we did go over some Arthurian legend, which is what the Green Knight is. The Green Knight is King Arthur story. So basically, if you want me to like, because I know what happens or what the story is, basically in like Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, which is the official name. Yeah.
It involves giants. I know that.
It's like a weird sort of like, it wasn't what I was expecting. Like there's a gay kissing involved.
Let's go.
You know, yeah, some for the boys.
Yeah.
Some for the homies.
Oh, and Lady Bird.
They did make Lady Bird. That's right. Did they make Little Women?
Oh yeah, and Lighthouse. Lighthouse is another good one they did.
You
got on a field, you got the beans. Drop your balls, drop your pants.
Wait a minute.
Oh, The Witch was a good one too.
Oh, my girl Anya Taylor-Joy. God. What I would do. The crimes, Nathan. The crimes.
What do you do? What unspeakable acts do you speak of, Mr. Sir?
I would make myself a better man.
Unspeakable sinning acts.
I'd make myself a better man.
Dude, you're a monster.
I would.
Oh yeah, they made Moonlight as well.
Yeah, they did make. Did they make La La Land or no?
No.
Why do I feel like they did?
La La Land's like a Disney film.
Wait, pause. That's not a Disney film.
La La Land?
La La Land. That's not a Disney film. The one with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone?
Let me double check. Sorry, I retract my statement. If it is not a Disney film,
it is not a Disney film. I was about to say, do you want me to fucking fight you? Bro, I'll kill
Yeah.
you. Come here.
Dude. Dan, get your boy, dog.
You will never kill me. I will live forever. Ass
You will
boy.
never kiss me.
Wait a minute. Is that a promise?
Wait, was that that was in the manga? Let me check my sources.
Can I do another mission?
Yeah, you're right. La La Land is not a Disney film.
Catch
cover just
5
looks so Disney.
cats. What? Next, the first task.
But you were talking about King Arthur. It's still like a weird version of like
Yeah.
it's not Greek mythology, right?
No,
Is it
no,
Greek mythology?
no. It's Arthurian legends, so it's like
Arthurian legends.
like King Arthur and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like weird. Basically, it's kind of like it's not what you expect, basically, because Sir Gawain is kind of like a fuck up, basically, and he's like, I think he's lazy or prideful or something, and he goes on this like journey because he's challenged. Like they say, whoever kills the Green Knight has to go and like do these like labors, right? They have to go and do this shit if they want to step up and kill the Green Knight, and the Green Knight is the fucking little wooden looking guy. And so Sir Gawain, I don't know how, again, it's fuzzy on the details, so we didn't actually go too far into it. It's just that whenever we were choosing our big topic for writing our critical analysis for the end of the year, some people were saying they wanted to do Arthurian legends, and that had we chosen that main topic, a lot of us would have chosen different Arthurian legends, whether it be Lancelot or whatever the fuck, to like, go in and analyze for the fucking for the project. So one of these people were like, oh, well, I can do the Green Knight or whatever. So they were kind of giving a little bit of their what was it, a little bit of their like what they would want to do, and they were giving a little bit like a kind of like a scoop, basically, to try and get people to vote because we had to vote over which topic we wanted to do. So they told a little bit, and like, yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't really remember now that I'm talking about it. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but it's not what you expect. I'd recommend watching like a video on it. There's one video that I saw that was really informative. Yeah, so I'll let you look that up. But it's not what you think, I'll say.
Oh.
And because of that, I didn't want to watch the movie. So I was like, never mind. I thought it would be like some other shit. I thought it'd be like some like Arthurian, like we're fighting knights and shit. Like how The Last Duel looks. Have you seen the previews for that movie?
The Last Duel, I heard that one. That's like with Adam Driver and all of them, right? Matt Damon.
Yeah, it looks good. I want to see that.
Yeah, that one. That one's directed by Ridley Scott, so that's I definitely want to watch because I like Ridley Scott's films. Because Blade Runner was like my only favorite one.
Ridley his Scott. Didn't he direct 2040?
Excuse me.
2044 or whatever.
2049. No, he didn't do it. That was Dennis Villeneuve. That did Dune. Yeah, if there's anyone that's gonna do reboots, it's definitely Dennis. Like our redone adaptation of the same shit. Definitely Dennis Villeneuve. He's the one that did Dune and did Blade Runner 2049. I think he's gonna do the third sequel now. Well, 2049 was not a remake. It was a sequel.
It was a sequel, yeah.
But then Dune was more like redone adaptation of the book and the 80s version. But yeah, he's making the third one after Dune. Since Dune's done, he's gonna work on that one. I think he's already called it Rise of the Replicants.
What the fuck? I don't know, man. Does Blade Runner really need another sequel in that bitch?
Well, it's supposed to conclude like the war of the replicants and the colonization, because it's gonna reach like the big point of like the colonization of another planet. So I was like, wait a minute, they gotta. Well, apparently Ridley Scott's doing an episodic thing. I don't know what the deal is. So either he's gonna do that shit first, or Dennis is gonna make that film. I don't know. I'll give him a call. I'll ask him.
Hey, Thanksgiving, Donnie. I'll catch you on the flip, my boy. He said, "All right, Shotty, gonna slide to bed. Tengo sueño." All right, it'd be like that. I'm a little
Good night, King.
tired of myself. I might. How are you feeling, Nathan? Is this a good end point?
I mean, if you want to keep going, we can keep going. But
I think.
unless you want to end the chat here, doesn't matter.
I think
Up to
I think
you,
we're
Mr.
pretty
Host.
good. I think we did all right. We're already at like an hour and 24, almost the fucking runtime of the movie. So I think we're good. So
We're
yeah,
missing the movie.
final rating. What was your rating for Raccoon? Raccoon City?
A 6 out of 10.
6
You
out of
gave it a
10.
7.
It's 7 on a good day, I think, just because I did have a good time. So, anyways, yes, I think I'm just gonna end this bitch right here. Nathan, give your salutations, and I will say mine and then end it.
Okay.
Dong.
Goodbye.
Fair enough. Thank you all for watching and sticking with the sporadic schedule once more. I don't know when we'll keep doing this. There's no real schedule anymore. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, we'll just go pop out it here and there.
Yeah. So.
Put the notification bell on, kiddo.
Oh God, it's not for this channel. Maybe DB Howard. I think I'll just start doing that. I'll start streaming. God, ring the door. Not the doorbell. Ring the notification bell. Dong. So,
Someone subscribes.
what I might do is I might just stream this on the DB Howard channel, since that one seems to be the one that most people are familiar with and can get to easy. So I'll do that, and then just keep I'll archive all the old videos on this channel. So, anyways, that's the plan. Okay.
Pray
Goodbye.
not for easy lives, gentlemen. Pray to be stronger, man.
What do I usually say? All right. Eat my ass. There we go.